The year 2019 marks 27 years of Vietnam and South Korea's diplomatic relations. During this period, bilateral trade jumped from $0.5 billion in 1992 to $45 billion in 2016. While in terms of investments, South Korea has emerged as the largest foreign investor in Vietnam. In 2015, South Korea and Vietnam signed a free trade agreement, and since then, trade between the nations has surged. The effect of Vietnam-Korean free trade agreement is companies in both countries will benefit from the reduced tariffs. Vietnam will eliminate 90% of tariff lies on Korea's imports, while South Korea will remove 95% of tariff lies on Vietnam's imports.
Thương mại tự do FTA giữa Việt Nam và Hàn Quốc. Đây là một cái sự kiện lớn cho giữa chính phủ hai nước và cộng đồng doanh nghiệp của hai nước. Việt Nam được Hàn Quốc đánh giá là một thị trường rất tiềm năng, là nơi có thể Hàn Quốc tìm được nhiều doanh nghiệp cũng như là đối tác xuất nhập khẩu. Ngược lại, Hàn Quốc cũng là một cái thị trường mà cho rất nhiều mặt hàng của Việt Nam vào, ví dụ như là dệt may, thủy sản, nông sản.
Korean FTA in Vietnam has occurred in three waves. The first wave occurred after 1992. At this time, South Korea investment primarily focused on labor-intensive manufacturing in the garment and textiles. The second wave was starting in the early 2000s, featured the increased manufacture of electronic goods. And most recently, the third wave focused on consumer goods, including retail and services. According to the latest statistics from Vietnam's Ministry of Planning and Investment, in February 2019, the South Korea was the largest foreign investors in Vietnam, with 7,592 valid projects registered at more than $63.7 billion, occupied over 18% of total investment capital. There are many reasons why South Korea chose Vietnam to invest directly, such as Vietnam has a young, cheap, and abundant labor force. Besides, Korean investors are attracted by a big consumption market with over 96.6 million inhabitants. Vietnam's political stability compared to other economies is also a motive for investing of Korean in Vietnam. On the other hand, Vietnam is becoming a trading center with a geographical advantage that helps Korean businesses to access surrounding markets. We look at large-scale projects recently that Samsung, LG, POSCO, Hyundai, and Lotte have invested in Vietnam. These projects have major impact on economy, society, contributing significantly to promoting the development of electronic industry of Vietnam. The businesses like Samsung was to create jobs for 100,000 workers in Vietnam and increasing exports to Vietnam 30 billions. Bilateral trade will continue to grow further in the next few years. Total trade is expected to reach $70 billion by 2020. Although South Korean manufacturing investments have reduced in the last few years, sectors such as retail, real estate, finance, and infrastructure have witnessed growth in investment.